Friday evening baseball rolling along in the Valley. Sun beating down on a 2-0 lead for the Peninsula Oilers over the hometown Matsu Miners. But that's exactly who grabs the bats. Welcome into Herman Brothers Field if you're just joining us. And if you're staying with us, thank you for your patience. Alongside Austin Barrick, I'm Jesse Cook. And the Miners' bats have been patiently waiting to come alive. But that's why the four-hitter, Braden Rogers, comes to the plate, because that's the mind of every cleanup hitter, is to go for the downs.
That would be cool if we saw him hit a home run. I would be very excited.
New pitcher on the game for Peninsula, Aiden Gonzalez, out of University of San Diego, but not San Diego State, UCSD. First pitch from the righty, check swing, called a strike anyway. Gonzalez, a rising sophomore out there. And he's native to the lower SoCal area anyway. 0-1 pitch. Misses low between the catcher's legs. And he's from Hacienda Heights, California.
5.09 ERA in 22 appearances this season for UC San Diego.
You know, my grandmother is actually the librarian at UC San Diego.
The librarian?
Well,
wow.
a librarian.
Oh, well, still, that's
But
big.
to me, she's the librarian.
Wow.
She's a good one, too. Braden Rogers standing in on the right side, 0-for-1. The pitch misses low and away. 2-1 count for him. First time up, he grounded out to third. Base is empty, nobody out. Leadoff man this inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss at a curveball that started at his shoulders and left at his ankles. 2-2 pitch after the high drop.
Gonzalez, in high school, his senior year, once completed a 10-strikeout no-hitter.
Well, the movement working well in those breaking pitches. The 2-2 fired low and away. First base umpire says the check swing went all the way, and Braden Rogers sent back to the dugout with a strikeout. That brings up Caden Carpenter. He struck out his last time up as well. Catcher had to pick that one out of the dirt.
I respect the move there out of Braden Rogers to readjust your batting gloves to make it seem like you did not go around. I really do respect that move out of him to try to convince the umpire that he was in fact innocent.
Not the best sell job there, though. Into the windup, Gonzalez fires. Front door curveball, hits the knees for a strike.
Generous call.
It's all about where it crosses the plate, not where it's caught. That one had good movement on it. Gonzalez up in the count, 0-1. He deals. Fastball misses sock high. 1-1 for Carpenter. Yes, he struck out earlier in this game, but he hit the home run yesterday, and it really showed his character because after the game, he said that he didn't hit a home run. He struck out 3 times. 1-1 pitch. Hefty swing and a miss for strike 2. That really shows a player's character when you do something good and you focus on what you can do better.
That's right. I respect that move. He was carrying buckets of balls yesterday after the game, and today he was shirtless pregame.
1-2 pitch. Check swing low and away. Didn't bite for a ball.
Just admiring the field was Carpenter on the bleachers.
Well, I'd imagine at some point before the game, every player is shirtless. Otherwise, you'd probably want them to take a shower or something. 2-2 to Carpenter from the windup. Swing and a miss, and it's back-to-back strikeouts for Aiden Gonzalez to open up his outing. 2 away, bases remain empty for Maddox Haley.
Number 23, Maddox Haley.
So 2 San Diego players, except one for UCSD, one for SDSU. Maddox Haley out of San Diego State.
So, Jesse, what you're telling me is this right here is a battle for the city of San Diego.
You could say that. First pitch to the righty, falls for strike 1. Fastball right down the middle. The nickname is America's Finest City, so it's a pretty entertaining battle.
I'd say Palmer, Alaska is.
0-1 pitch, swung on and tapped foul. You've got a pretty good argument, but does Palmer qualify as a city? Or is it a town or a village? There is an official way to go about getting your area declared a city. And I guess we're showing our newness to the area by being unsure.
All I know is that Palmer in Alaska, it's Alaska done right.
That's true. That's true. Alas, that's what it says on the sign when you enter the town. 0-2 pitch to Haley. He tips the ball off to the right side, keeps himself alive. Aiden Gonzalez ahead in this count 0-2. 2 away, base is empty. Kenai up 2-0 over Palmer. Looking for his third strikeout in 3 batters. Gonzalez to strike out the side. Haley swings and foul tips that one off the top of the press box.
Ow, said the press box.
Yeah, it's probably still shaking. That was a hard swing. 0-2 count, 2 away, base is empty. Gonzalez kicks and deals. Swing and a drive down the left field line. Hooking foul. No, it stays fair right down the line. Haley with his second hit of the season. Fielded in left. He chugs for second and he's in there. The Battle of San Diego goes the way of SDSU, and the Aztecs have him in on second in a Miners jersey. 2 away, runner on second for Austin Machado.
Great piece of hitting by Haley. The breaking ball was left on the inner part of the plate, and he roped it down the line.
Well, Haley did that well in his last at-bat against Correa. He watched one curveball fool him, and then the same pitch was thrown on the next one thrown to him, and he hammered it foul. This time he straightens it out. First pitch to the lefty Machado. Falls low for a ball.
You talk about another guy who's due, Austin Machado. I'm feeling it. One of these times he's going to catch one.
Oh, you'd prefer nobody catches it. 1-0.
Catch one meaning, yes, a dinger, if you will.
Catches the pitcher lacking.
Yeah.
Haley on second base. There's 2 away. A 2-0 count for Machado. 2-0. The Oilers lead the Miners, but a man in scoring position for the power-hitting catcher. Gonzalez from the stretch. Misses low and inside with the ball. 3-0 count for Haley. Mario Bejarano sits on deck. He would be the go-ahead run if Gonzalez brings him up. And he's got some power, too. Cleared the center field wall in BP. Pitch comes in low for ball 4, and a 4-pitch walk boards Austin Machado.
Well, here we go. Another walk for Machado. He already walked 2 times in his first 2 games. Obviously, 44 times in 44 games at St. John's this season.
Well, here's the left-handed hitting Mario Bejarano. First pitch. Waits on a ball below the knees. He did have 3 home runs this past season at Central Arizona Community College. 27 RBIs to boot. 1-0 pitch. Swings, splinters it foul to the left side. Count evens up at 1-1. 2-0. The Peninsula Oilers lead the Matsu Miners in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runners on first and second for the camo-clad Matsu squad. 1-1 count. Righty on the hill, lefty at the bat, 2 away. Gonzalez struck out 2 batters. The pitch. Swing and a foul tip behind the plate. So Bejarano pressed up now against strike 3. He's already struck out once this season. 1-2. 2 away. The pitch. Swing and a liner foul off to the left side. Count remains 1-2. Bejarano, despite this being his second game, has only recorded 2 official at-bats. In his first game in the opener, 4 official at-bats, never reached base. 1-2 count, 2 away, runners on first and second, 2-0 Oilers in the bottom of the 1st. Gonzalez fires, misses low, skips up dirt for ball 2. Bejarano not exactly one to shorten up his swing when pressed up against a 2-strike count. Doesn't choke up on the bat. He still goes for those long, hefty swings. Gonzalez comes set, the 2-2. Misses high and in on the hands, and it's a full count for Bejarano. There's also 2 away, and both runners are forced on first and second, which means there's going to be a lot of action on the bases right with the windup. Gonzalez struck out his first 2 batters, then allowed the double to Haley and the walk to Machado. 2 away, the pitch. Swing and a foul tip off the inner part of his arm. So Bejarano withstands a light tap and keeps himself alive.
You know, I've always wondered with on these 3-2 counts, does the batter get distracted knowing and seeing that the runners are in movement?
I think these guys get pretty locked in because you know it's not a hit and run. You know you can put it in the air. 3-2 pitch. Misses high and the bases are loaded. Sebastian Tomerlin up in a big spot after Mario Bejarano battles back and draws the walk.
Now batting center fielder, number 14, Sebastian.
You talk about players who are due. Well, Sebastian Tomerlin is 0 for 10 thus far this season. Doesn't get much more ready than that. Righty on the hill, lefty at the plate, bases loaded, 2 away, the pitch. Misses high and away for ball 1. The Oilers lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th, but that tying run is on second base. Go ahead on first. The infield comes in, along with the pitching coach, to conference around Gonzalez and calm him down. If you're Aiden Gonzalez in this situation where suddenly things have gotten away from you, how do you resettle?
Just throw strikes. Be smart about it. Tomlin's obviously struggled here. So attack the strike zone and trust your fielders. You got a 2-0 lead. It's not the end of the world if you let one in play. But don't allow another walk because you've walked your last 2 batters here, Machado and Bejarano. And if I'm Matsu, I'm looking at my chops right now. If I'm Tomlin, I'm waiting for a pitch to hit because I know that Gonzalez is a little frustrated right now with his recent inability to pepper the zone.
Throwing strikes has worked for Gonzalez. That's how he got his first 2 batters by way of the K. You're watching Matsu Miners Baseball. Jesse Cook alongside Austin Barrick. Bases loaded, 2 away, 1-0 count for Tomerlin. 2-0 Oilers in the bottom of the 4th. The pitch comes in high for ball 2. Tomerlin flied out to center last time after a 9-pitch battle. 2-0 pitch. Swings, chips it off his knee, foul. 2-1 count. Tomerlin, victim of 8 strikeouts thus far this season. Maddox Haley on third, Machado on second, Bejarano on first. 2-1. Swings, nails it to the backstop. 2-2 count. So the mound visit might have done some wonders for Gonzalez. It was 1-0 then, now 2-2. He battled back.
We'll see what happens here.
2-0 Oilers, bottom of the 4th, bases loaded, 2 away. 2-2 pitch. Tomerlin swings, stays alive with a foul tip. Talked to Tomerlin before the game. He said that he always plays better when the weather is best, and it's bright and sunny out here in Palmer. 2-2 count, 2 away, the pitch. Swings, roped into right field. First hit of the season, and that ties the game, 2-2. The sun is shining on Sebastian Tomerlin. Talk about some self-motivation. Sebastian Tomerlin certifies, sun's out, guns out. He muscled that pitch off the bat. Matsu battles off a 2-strike pitch, and that brings up the top of the order in Caleb Hannas. Runners on first and second, 2 away.
Great piece of hitting by Tomlin. Feel so happy for him.
Righty-righty matchup. Pitch comes in, low and away for a ball. The 2-out rally working to the benefit of the hometown crew.
So you got a guy who struck out 4 times yesterday. Head coach Tyler Brunn keeps him in the lineup, and he delivers in a big moment.
The pitch. Called strike, lower outside part of the zone. Hannas steps out of the box and swings his bat a couple times. He wanted that one. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error last time up. 2-2 game, bottom of the fourth. The pitch. Misses low for a ball. Rodriguez shakes his right hand after that pitch. He's had some trouble missing the zone ever since that double by Maddox Haley. Runners on first and second, 2 away. The pitch misses low and away, a 3-1 count. The pitch misses low and away, ball 4. 14 of Gonzalez's last 22 pitches have missed the strike zone. And once again, the bases are loaded, this time for Emilio Barreras. The shortstop batting from the left side. He's 1 for 2. Singled on an infield grounder to shortstop in the first inning. And he'll get a chance to wait to see the new pitcher. Gonzalez started off so strong, but suddenly his day is over. We'll check back in with the new arm coming from the bullpen in just a bit. Stay tuned. Matsu Miners baseball carries on with 2 away, the bases loaded, and suddenly a tie game.